Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from Not the Bee. And remember, this is actually factual news. That it's just too calm world that nobody at Babylon Bee could actually think of when they write one of their parodic articles. So this is factual, real news. Either way, let's go and read. Elementary school goes full Marxist. It requires kids to rank their power and privilege, assess their racial and sexual identities. Isn't that what we need in 2021? Wonderful. Wunderbar. Yet another story of full-blown Marxist indoctrination of our children. An elementary school in Cupertino, California was caught using critical race theory curriculum to force third graders into conversations about sexual and ethnic identity, and then rank themselves on an intersectional sliding scale of worth. It feels like a bit racist, if you allow me to say this. It feels racist. I do not know why, but it feels very, very racist. Can quite point my finger to it. But then again, this is going to become even more common with Mr. Beijing Biden in the power now, which they allow these things to happen. It's just gonna get worse, trust me. Alright, this story was first shared by the writer and filmmaker Chris Rufo on Twitter. Okay, let me drink some coffee because I'm gonna need it. Here's some of the pages from the curriculum, along with a commentary. First, the teacher told the 8 and 9-year-old students that they live in a dominant culture of white, middle-class, cisgender, educated, able-bodied Christians, who created and maintained this culture in order to hold power and stay in power. Are you shitting me? The culture that is considered normal, created and maintained by those who belong in the culture to hold power and stay in power. That's bullshit. Dominant culture in America, white, middle class, English. Well, I'm surprised they didn't say it was male. The gender identity matches with the sex we are born with. In fact, this word I did not even know what it actually meant. What the cis meant, actually. Apparently, it means comfortable in skin. Jesus Christ. The words that they absolutely need to make up to just describe their nonsensical bullshit is absurd. This is the intersectionality religion leaking and more and spreading kind of like a cancerous tumor on everything in society. Anyway, let's keep reading. Reading from this book is anti-racist. What? Continued Rufo. The teacher taught the children the theory of intersectionality. So, yeah, there you go. The religion of intersectionality. And claimed that those with privilege have power over others. They're teaching intersectionality religion in schools. Intersectionalitism. Intersectionalitism. And that, oh, for fuck's sakes, what do they have against the K? Do they have a problem, folks? Does that mean that they will now say znon, zun, znun, or znives? Jesus Christ. Let's see, Sneet, no, sing, night, no, let's see, Toto, Zoto, are these people retarded? Because it feels like they're retarded, very retarded. Anyway, folks who do not benefit from their social identities have little to no privilege and power. Are you shitting me? Intersectionalitism. Looking at it, intersectionalitism helps us understand how Jesus is going to come and save us. Oh, sorry. I got confused with religion over here. How our social identities affect our whole life. Kimberlaw? Kimberly. Crenshaw. A black female lawyer? Of course it has to actually add the race of the person, because race is important for these people. Martin Luther King. He will be pretty much cancelled if he was still alive today. Anyway, a black female author, scholar, and civil rights activist used this term intersectionalitism in 1989. Oh, so that's where it was born, the religion of 2021. To help us better understand that being a womanixen and a blackson. Oh, there you go, black. That's a bad word. You know, not the black itself, but the K in there, it's wrong. It should be blackson. Blackson. Like folkson. You know, like a folkson. It should be blackson. Seriously, this is racist. Racist. Greater disadvantages than just being womanixen, able-bodied, heterologixun, and considered handsome and speaks English, has more privilege than a blackson, transgenderun woman. Those with privilege have power, others do not. Folks, seriously, do you have actually at least some standard? If you're going to replace the K in folks, at least replacing the words like speaksons and blacksons. What's the reason why? Fuck's sake, I'm pretty sure there's a very retarded reason for why they use this. There ought to be a very retarded reason, because I'm pretty sure there is a retarded reason, and they're gonna spell it out one day. I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna facepalm like a goddamn fucking retard. I can't even read that. Next, these 8-year-olds were asked to create a map of their identities, or in other terms, to see how valuable they are as human beings. This includes an exploration of sexual identity. For fuck's sakes, those kids are 8-year-olds! And what do these leftists love children sexually so much? This is disgusting! No wonder the control left, the left itself, is so rife with child groomers, pedophiles, molesters, and all those things. No wonder Antifa is so rife with these people too. Ooh. These people should be jailed and kept away from children. I'm sorry, but I'm saying it. Anyway. The teacher asked students to create an identity map listing their race, class, gender, religion, family structure. They were told to circle the identities that hold power and privilege. Right now, today in 2021, if you are a woman, transgender, or black, those are the ones that have the most privilege. Trust me, you get a lot of benefits out of it. For instance, if somebody criticizes you, you can all say, "Hey, I'm black, you're racist." Done. The person is cancelled. Alright, what are my social identities? Race, blah, blah, African, Alaskan, Native. Why there's a space over here? Japanese, Taiwanese, ethnicity, Hong Konger, gender, cisgender. What the Why do you insist to have transgender kids? Language, Cantonese, Spanish, nationality. For fuck's sake, none of this. If you got worse, oh god, they only got worse. In a related assignment, said Rufo, the children were asked to write a short essays describing which aspects of their identities hold power and privilege, and which are oppressed. White males are the most oppressed right now, in effect ranking themselves according to the intersectionalitism hierarchy. Each of them hold the most power, pick two identities. Some social identities hold power and privilege, others do not, like white and males. Even with us, there are parts of us that hold some power and other parts that are oppressed. This is why we work to understand. Oh, you shitting me. They were basically teaching racism to my 8-year-old, said one parent. Fortunately, a group of Asian Americans parents caught wind of the curriculum and were infuriated. Oh, thank you, rooftop Koreans! Thank you! if nobody else is going to stand against this nonsense, then at least we have rooftop Koreans to stop them. Oh, in this case, Asian Americans. I like to believe they are rooftop Koreans than just general Asian Americans. Thank you for doing that, because this is absolutely racism. For fuck's sakes. Do the followers of intersectionalism even realize what they are doing? At least, no, they don't. They have absolutely zero self-awareness. Jesus Christ. They're basically teaching, let's say, however, that we see no problem with this curriculum. Perhaps you haven't made a connection between Marxism, groupthink, and the new anti-racism movement espoused by BLM and thousand cultural elites. A Chinese-American parent involved in this mess can help you out. It divides society between the oppressor and the oppressed, and since these identities are inborn characteristics people cannot change, the only way to change it is via revolution. Or what happened in China and other countries in the world, including Latin America, and Russia, Nazi Germany, fascist Italy, well, you know, all the socialist utopias, is that you get purged or sent to the gulag. Alright, so the parent growing up in China had learned that many times the outcome is the family will be ripped apart. Husband hates wife, children hates parents. I think it is already happening here. It is. And to think this person fled to China, to a freer country, just to find the nonsensical shit that China peddles in there. It's sad, really. Note that this case comes from Cupertino, a city that basically exists between exists because Apple is headquartered there. The average home goes over $2 million in Cupertino, and the median pay in the city is, holy shit on a pickle, $172,000. This is more money than I'll make in my entire lifetime in this shithole. The school in question, R.I. Meyerholtz Elementary School, is not only one of the most privileged in America, scoring in the top 1% in the state, but already has an Asian American majority of students. 94% of the students are non-white, and they still think they are going to be, and they call this the whites, the most privileged. Are you shitting me? In short, nobody at Meyerholtz is oppressed, and the school's high-achieving parents know that teaching intersectionalism instead of math is a waste of time and potentially dangerous. I agree. Despite that, this is the ideology that the elites in the academy, big tech, Hollywood, Wall Street, and Washington pushing day by day. Expect it soon in a neighborhood near you. Yes, exactly what I said. Expect it soon. It's gonna spread, even more so. It's a cancer. It's a very, very malignant cancer. A cancer that needed to be nipped at the bud, and Trump was doing it until Beijing Biden came along. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, head to minds.com for more exclusive content that I cannot share on YouTube, because YouTube is the perpetually offended, triggered nobodies. So I can't share content over there. Oh, over here, sorry. You know. Anyway, let's see what. Oh, yes, the most important bit. Good night.